In this video, we will show you the simple assembly of OSBORN SnowProtec, a patented snow protection system developed in Sweden, which is to conquer the world. Assembly under tie bolts with aluminium fastener. Arrange the components along the switch tongue before you start the assembling. This helps you to estimate where the brush section fits the best and where fasteners will be positioned. You will also have the necessary components placed close by. The first brush section should be positioned so its end goes beyond the movable switch tongue with about 1 to 1.5 meters. As the distance between each tie can differ depending on switch type and where it's placed in the switch, it is not possible to define exact positions. Common sense is needed to define final positions of the fasteners and brush sections. Each brush section shall be fixed with 3 fasteners, one in each tie closest to the end of the section and one in the middle. After having defined the positions of the brush sections, you have to loosen the bolts on the chosen ties. The fasteners, consisting of 2 pieces, can preferably be pre-assembled and put on each position. Fix the fork piece between tie bolt and base plate and then continue to assemble all fasteners. It's important to make the assembly in line with the rail. Place the lower black brush into the fork piece. Assemble the L-shaped holder on the guide pins, mount the washer and the screw and turn the screw a couple of turns. Push down on the upper white brush section behind the lower black one and tighten the screws. The first section is mounted. Just continue the same way. Assembly with rail foot bracket. If you choose not to install in the tie bolt, you can use the rail foot bracket. The bracket consists of 2 parts and they can, when mounting, be pre-placed next to the switch with a distance of 1.2 meters. You need 3 brackets for one brush section. The bracket is mounted on the rail foot without being fully dragged down. In that way, you can move the bracket sideways to be aligned to the final placement. Assemble the brushes in the fastener the same way as shown in the sequence before and tighten all screws and bolts. Assembly with galvanized steel fastener. Also, with this type of fastener, you can start with placing fasteners and brushes along the rail. Components are then available close by when starting with the complete assembly. When mounting with steel fasteners, the upward white brush is mounted in place first. The brush is held in place by the fork piece, otherwise known as ears. Then, install the downward black brush and fit it into the outer fitting part. Fit the through bolt and tighten all screws and bolts. Assembly with rail foot clamp and galvanized steel fastener. The rail foot clamp is to be used when there are no tie bolts to fix the fastener, and there is no possibilities to use the rail foot bracket. When using the rail foot clamp, there should always, at each beginning and end of the complete assembly, be used a rail foot bracket. For a complete assembly, there will be needed 4 rail foot brackets, 1 in each corner to secure the SnowProtec installation. The rail foot clamp is attached to only one side of the rail foot and locked with a pointed stud, screw and nut. The stud screw is rotated until the tips touch the rail surface. Then tighten the screw with just one additional turn. Then tighten the outer nut while keeping the stud screw fixed and at the same time clamp the fastener's fork piece.